MSNBC is the place for politics, and right now the Republicans are crisscrossing the state of Florida, trying to pick up some last-minute support ahead of tomorrow's primary. Polls show a tight battle between John McCain and Mitt Romney, with Rudy Giuliani and Mike Huckabee fighting for third place. Chuck Norris is supporting Mike Huckabee for president and joins us now. Chuck, good to see you.
Yeah, thank you, Norris. Good to be here.
Let me first ask you, you had brought up John McCain's age on the campaign trail, saying you're not backing him because you were afraid McCain might not survive the 4 years in Oval Office. Well, here's how McCain responded to that.
I'm afraid that I may have to send my 95-year-old mother over and wash Chuck's mouth out with soap.
Now, Chuck, I have been dying to ask you this. So have you been paid a visit yet by Roberta McCain?
Not yet, but the whole thing is I made a mistake there. I got personal, Nora, and I should be sticking with the facts. And I called John and apologized. But his mom can still wash my mouth out with soap, but I want a hug and a kiss afterwards.
Well, I think you've just made the clip of the day, because that was a fabulous note. You have mentioned you have backed Mike Huckabee. Barack Obama has Oprah. John McCain says he now has Sylvester Stallone. I mean, can you compete with these other big stars endorsing candidates, and how will you?
Well, the thing is, I'm really endorsing him as a concerned citizen, not as a celebrity, because I have children. I have 6-year-old twins. I have a 20-year-old son, 23-year-old daughter, and I'm really concerned about their future. And I really believe that Mike Huckabee has the vision and the message to lead us into the future prosperously and peacefully.
Chuck, we know that Florida is a winner-take-all primary. What that means is different from some of the other states. Whichever Republican wins in Florida gets all of the delegates. So there really is no prize for second or third place. Why then is Mike Huckabee still competing there? It is unlikely that he'll win first place.
Well, the thing is, he's second in delegates, you know, and he's running first in many of the polls throughout the country. And Mike wants to make a good showing in Florida, and I think he will. And the thing is that Mike has the message. You know, we have to pick the right candidate for our president. And you know, and believe me, when they're working on the negative side of everything, Mike is a positive person. He's a people's president. And if the people will just click into MikeHuckabee.com, they will find the answers to many of their questions that they are concerned about our next president.
Chuck, what do you think had happened to Rudy Giuliani's campaign? I mean, as you know, he was once the national frontrunner. He banked his whole campaign on Florida, and now he's running third in the polls. Why do you think that his campaign has sputtered?
I don't know. I've never been a supporter of Giuliani, so I've never really followed that closely. But the thing is, the whole thing is, you've got to start from the ground up. And he tried to start the race halfway through the race, and I don't think it's going to work for him. And you know, with Mitt Romney and John McCain and Mike Huckabee, they've been grinding away, speech after speech after speech, and debates. And I don't know how these politicians do it. I'm not tough enough for it. But the thing is that you know, they've got started from the grassroots and worked their way up, and I really hope that your viewers will click into MikeHuckabee.com and just see what this man stands for. If you do, I believe you feel the same way I do, that he really would be the next the best choice for our president.
Well, Chuck Norris, I know you've been drawing crowds along there with Mike Huckabee out on the campaign trail. I know we'll see you out there again. Thanks for joining us here on MSNBC. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, Nora.